Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Jackie, and today is the Christmas Mystery Box Challenge, and the twist is we're using 6 Easter items. Oh yes. Okay, so here is my box from Tammy, and Tammy is from Happiness Created. That's her channel. So let's go ahead and see what she sent me. Oh my goodness. Is this an item? I hope not. Oh, this thing is fragile. It says gifts from me to you. Aww. We'll open that last. Oh. Oh boy, let's see. Lots of Easter goodies. Yep, I see them. Okay, let's start. These cute eggs. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, little happy Easter bunny with an egg. Super cute. 2 little chickies. See. This looks like a chick with an egg. A cross. And oh, Tammy. One of these metal carrots. Okay. Oh boy, so those were my 6 Easter items. And then the rest are just 6 other items that I have to use. So I have to use these stars and these snowflakes. Oh, all that glitter. Girl. This cute piece decor or ornament. Okay, that won't be hard. Oh, look how cute. These little stars. Are they potpourri? What are they? It says Ashland Botanical. It says Christmas. Oh, I don't think they're potpourri, but they are cute. Love these. Tammy, thank you. And this is gift trim in blue and white. Okay. And oh my goodness, this is adorable. Do I have to take this apart? No, I don't. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I already know. And this cute little card. It says, Jackie, can't wait to see what you come up with these Easter items. I have no doubt you will kill it as always. Happy crafting, Tammy. I hope you enjoy your extra goodies. It was very difficult to decide what to send you when you have everything and then some. Again, happy crafting, my friend. Okay, well, let's see what the extra items were. Let me put these back in here so we don't get them confused. These are my challenge items. So I have to create something using everything here. Everything. Boy, let's see. Okay. And if you'd like to see the gifted items, they're at the end of my video. Now, DIY number 1, I'm going to begin with these 2 wooden chickies and this piece ornament and this bunny with the egg. Now on this piece ornament, I'm removing all the staples and all of the embellishments, and I'm also going to take my finger sander and remove everything that's excess on there. Now for the bunny, I think this is just a decor piece, MDF. I'm going to take my utility knife and I'm going to score to remove the egg. That's what I'm going to use off of this one. But after scoring it, I realized my EMT shears work just fine to cut this MDF and actually the balsa wood on the little chicks as well. So yeah, how about that? And you're probably wondering what I'm going to create with these pieces. So I'm going to try to figure out how to position these pieces to create what I want to create. This is my thought process. I usually don't leave all this in there because it's so unexpected, I guess. But here I'm just removing all these extra pieces that I don't need. And I tell you, if you have wood, scissors, glue, and spackle, you can probably create anything with these items. I'm telling you, you sure can. Okay, now that I'm pretty happy with how I cut everything, I'm trying to place everything how I think I want it. Now if you guys have a clue what I'm trying to create, I'm just matching up these chickies so they can meet together, placing this piece ornament on the top and this egg on the very top of my decor piece. So in here I'm cutting the egg with my EMT shears, like I mentioned. Pretty easy to cut. And I'm trying to contour the bottom to give it a rounded edge, to give it a head. What do you guys see here? So now I'm taking this super glue, wood glue, and I am doing some final snipping and sanding to make sure everything fits nice and flush. So here I'm just going to add a little bit of this wood glue and start adhering some of these items. I'm going to use this little piece, this little remnant piece, to help hold everything together. And I'm about to add the little head, but then I decide I need to flip this over. That way the head will have something to lean against as well. So now here I just go ahead and remove it and flip them over. It's a little bit easier to work like this from the back part. And now I'll add this little piece back on there. The glue's still on there. And now I have something the head can rest on and be more secure. Okay, so now here is my piece ornament, and I'm just trying to figure out the best placement for it. So now that I'm happy with that, now I'm going to add the glue. And I mostly use wood glue for these projects today. I used a little bit of hot glue later, but for the most part I use wood glue. Okay, so what do you guys think this is? I'm going to set this aside so it'll dry, and no, it's not a bird. So now here is a spackle, and I went ahead and spackled it up. And now I'm going to sand off any rough edges. And now I'm going to paint it with my nutmeg brown paint, because this is going to be gingerbread, of course. And now I'm taking my slick paint and I'm going to outline the edges to reveal my gingerbread cookie. And this is going to be an angel gingerbread cookie. Now if you don't think you see an angel, you will in a minute. Well, my interpretation of an angel. Made with Easter items. Who would have thought? Okay, so here is the hair, and there we go. That was quick. So now I'm going to create a little halo for her. I didn't have anything else that was kind of gold, just this burlap ribbon with the gold trim on it, and I'm just going to adhere it in a circle and secure it on the back with the hot glue. And here's how it looks, and a closer look at the final reveal. For DIY number 2, I'm going to use this gift trim, this chickie and an egg, and these 2 eggs that are MDF. So I'm going to begin by removing all this paper and sanding it down. And now I'm going to use some more of the wood glue, and I'm going to adhere this large egg to the upside down chick in the egg, if that makes sense. And later I add the other piece on the back. I don't show it here, but that's the only way I can make it substantial. So here I went ahead and added the clips to help keep it in place, and now here it is nice and spackled, nice and dry, and removing all the excess with my finger sander. Now it's time to paint it, and of course this is going to be another cookie. So I painted it with the nutmeg brown, of course, and now I'm going to go in with my slick paint again, and I'm going to trace around the perimeter of my cookie. And this cookie is going to be a snowman. Very untraditional, but a gingerbread snowman. Yes, it is. Look at that. And all I'm going to add to this little snowman is his little scarf, and I'm just going to use some of this trim to create that. So I'm just going to wrap it around his head a couple times and tie it in a very loose knot, and that is it. Super cute little gingerbread snowman. So now I have 2 cookies that I've made for this video. Here's how it looks, and a closer look at the final reveal. For DIY number 3, I'm going to take this metal carrot decor piece, and I'm going to remove the greenery, of course. Don't need that. And now I'm going to remove this metal rod or stake. I'm thinking it's a stake. I'm thinking it's a garden stake. So I'm just using my needle nose pliers and I'm just bending it back and forth, and it does just pop right off. And now I'm going to take my carrot and kind of like pull it up, and I'm going to create one of those spiral Christmas trees. Yeah, look at that. So now I realize I don't need that bottom piece of that garden stake, and I'm just going to snip it off with my EMT shears, and like nothing, it just cuts it right off. So now I'm going to take my crocodile and I'm going to cut some holes on this metal Christmas tree, and this crocodile does a fantastic job doing that. I don't show it all, of course, but you guys get the general idea. So here I'm just making some more holes until I get it how I want it. And now all I need to do is kind of bend the bottom so it'll have a nice solid base to sit on. I don't want this little tree toppling over because it doesn't have a substantial base. So I'm just using my needle nose pliers and bending the metal bottom piece and kind of securing it with itself until it stands upright like this. It's a little bouncy, but it works. So here I'm going to use this Rust-Oleum paint, and I'm going to paint it in this manner. And now I'm going to go in with one of these little stars, these little wooden, it's like a wood bark stars with a little bit of gold accents on it. It's super cute. So all I'm going to do is take some of my Gorilla Hot Glue and place it on top. Allow that to set. And now I'm going to add my little embellishments, these little mini gingerbread men. And here's how it looks, and a closer look at the final reveal. For DIY number 4, I'm going to tackle what I call these glitterified ornaments. Oh my goodness, this glitter, Tammy. So I'm going to soak them in some warm soapy water, and I'm going to add both glitter pieces. Now on the Dollar Tree stars, all the glitter comes right off. It just rubs off. But on the Walmart snowflakes, not so much. I did get a bunch of it off, but it did not come off as easily as the stars from the Dollar Tree. And I have you know, the glitter did not go to waste. Look at this. I made a snow globe for my granddaughter. Yep. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this brown paint and this white paint also by Rust-Oleum, and some of this slick paint. And so I painted them outside brown first, and the majority did a pretty good coverage. And I'm going to use the slick paint, and I'm just going to outline all these ornaments. And this took me a while, and let me tell you, I felt like my carpal tunnel was coming back. It was definitely a labor of love, but let me tell you, it came out super cute. The rest of the snowflakes I painted white with the spray paint, and these are the ones that I did with the slick paint, and here are the stars. So now I'm taking this wreath form, and I'm taking one of these wired LED lights from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to wrap my wired wreath form with these lights, and it's going to look super cute because these lights are really, really adorable. And let me tell you, it looked really nice when I was done, until I accidentally snipped one of the wires, and there went the lights. Yes, I did that. But thankfully I found some more lights, and these were in snowflake form, so even better. I guess it was a happy ending. So now I'm taking some cable ties or zip ties, and I'm going to secure this battery compartment. But of course, since I messed up the lights, I had to replace it with the battery compartment to the other lights, which it all worked out. But yeah, that's what I'm doing here. So now I'm taking some more of these zip ties, and I'm going to attach all of these snowflakes onto this wreath form with these cable ties. And it works out great because these zip ties are white, and so it really hides, it blends right in. So here are all the white ones, and now I'm going to add some of the ones that are frosted with the slick paint, and I just add them in the same manner, and I just keep adding until it's pretty full. And I tell you, I used every single one of those snowflakes and stars. I almost needed more, but I made do. So now with the stars, I'm just going to add one on the middle of the top to kind of dangle, and the rest on the sides. And here's how it looks without the lights, and here's with the lights, and we'll get a closer look at the final reveal. For DIY number 5, I'm going to use this cross, and I wanted to make this pretty substantial, so I picked up a second cross. And now I'm going to take these two together, and using my wood glue again, I'm just going to add a nice generous amount and use my brush to help get it all nice and thorough. That way there's nothing missing, because I'm going to transform this cross into something else. So here I'm going to place the two crosses together and secure them with my craft clips so they can dry and be nice and strong, because I'll be using my scroll saw on this thing. Yes, I will. So here are my craft clips, and I allow this to dry overnight. Now here I remove all the craft clips, and sure enough, it's nice and secure and strong. So here I printed out this picture. This is my inspiration. I found it on the internet and I just printed it out. And boy, my printer was messed up. Look at that. It's all blue. So after I trimmed out the background of this piece, then I went ahead and traced the Lord on the cross. And now I'm going to take it to my scroll saw, and I'm just going to take my time and allow this scroll saw to work its magic. So here I go. And like I mentioned in a video prior, if you know how to sew and can use a sewing machine, you can use a scroll saw. Absolutely. And of course I didn't film it all because, like I mentioned, I took my time with this. I wanted to get it right. So here it is, nice and cut, almost like a puzzle. Look at that. Look at that, almost a match. Oh my goodness, I was so excited that this worked. And now I'm just going to take my finger sander to sand off any rough edges. And I'm going to go in with the Waverly Antique Wax to give it that natural stained look. And I was so happy with this. Oh my goodness, I just love this piece. And I'm placing it in the center of my home because the Lord is the center of my home. Yes. So here is a little square that I had on hand, and I'm going to use 2 different size beads and the ends of these bamboo skewers. And I'm going to snip off just tiny little pieces, just little points. And I'm going to take some more of this wood glue and add it to the tip of my bamboo skewers, and placing 2 beads on each of the bamboo skewers, a large one and a small one, and allow this to dry. And I also stain it with the antique wax. So here they are, nice and dry. And now I'm going to snip off the excess bamboo skewer. I don't need it. And once I get them all cut, now I'm going to sand off where the bamboo skewer was cut. And now they're ready to place on my little wood piece. I'm just going to create a little riser. So now I'm just going to add some dabs of wood glue, and I'm going to place these little feet on the bottom of my little riser, because this is going to be where the Lord's going to be at, and in the center of my home. So now all I have to do is adhere the Lord onto the little riser just to make it a permanent spot. And that is it. Super cute. Here's how it looks, and a closer look at the final reveal. For DIY number 6 and my last DIY, I'm going to use this little lantern with the Holy Family. I'm going to remove this bead and this jute twine. We can do better than that. And the fact that there's no light in this thing really bothered me. So I'm taking my needle nose pliers to open up the top. And sure enough, there's no light in there. So for this DIY, all I did was add a light, and then later I decided to do some dry brushing, and I added a really pretty crystal looking knob on the top to replace the wood bead. So that's all I did for this one. So here's my little light, and then look at that, it looks so much better. Here is my crystal knob, and I'm just going to use some E6000 to adhere it onto the top of this little lantern, because this little lantern is super cute. So that's all I really did to this one. I just kind of amped it up a little bit. Yeah. So now here I'm taking my plaster chalk paint, and I'm just going to lightly dry brush this whole piece, just to give it that kind of winter frosted look. And yeah, that's all I did for this one. That's all it needed. I think I definitely didn't want to cut it out or destroy it. I thought this was a really cute decor piece. Just needed a little extra something. Here's how it looks, and a closer look at the final reveal. If you're on Instagram, here's my QR code. Here's my QR code for TikTok. And here is my handle for Pinterest. I do have a crafting group on Facebook. Would love you to join in. And now we're at the final reveal. Let me know what you guys think. Well, I'd like to take a moment and thank Kathy Jo from Kathy Jo's DIYs and Misty from Crafty Cove for hosting this fun mystery box challenge with the Easter items twist. Oh my goodness. Who would have thought? But I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. There is a playlist in my description box if you guys want to watch the rest of the participants and see what everybody received and see what everybody created. Totally a lot of fun. And there's also links in each of our description boxes for the next person or the person that sent us our boxes as well. And I also like to thank Tammy from Happiness Created for sending me my box. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed using all the items in it. And also, don't forget, at the end of this video is the clip with all the gifted items that she sent me. She sent me a lot of stuff, fun stuff. So that's at the end of the video. So we hope you take the time and watch all the videos. We would really appreciate it because we had a lot of fun, and there's bound to be lots of laughs as well. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, and if you want to see more, definitely subscribe. And until my next video, stay healthy, safe, and strong, and have a great day. Bye-bye. So my gifted items are right here. Go ahead and open it up. Let's see what she sent. Oh, how cute. Look at this little bicycle. Oh, this is cute for the spring. Okay, I like these. Belief words. These are laser cuts. And these home ones. Cute. Oh, she sent me a lot of stuff. And these hearts. These are great for Valentine's. These metal wreaths. One says love, one says home. Try this quickly. Some of these dry erase boards. These are the rectangulars, and these are the tags. Love those. A little doggy. Looks like a Scottish Terrier, maybe. Oh, this is super cute. Our kitchen. Love served here. And What is this? Oh, one of these. One of these summer mugs. Cute.